Welcome back everyone to another NRG on the Amstrad CPC, of course, and here we are with this Hewson semi-classic. I want to call it that. It's got a very impressive title screen, a very trippy title screen. Make sure you're sitting tight and lying down and not wearing bifocals while you're watching this. It's mental. What's going on? Flashing lights aplenty. This would be great at a 1998 rave disco. Anyway, it's Zynaps by Hewson in 1987. This is a rather double hard shoot 'em up, very narrow window of opportunity to play the game in, but we'll go ahead and play. It's got a very unique weapon system, but here we go. Get rid of that guy straight away, and the shells apparently. We're shooting shells in space. So yes, loads of levels in this, quite a few levels, and quite a few of them really bloody difficult to traverse. This suffers from the R-type trope of once you lose your weapons, you're in bang shit trouble. The little blue things are your power-ups. If you hold down your generator, you can change your weapon as you collect them. And as you collect them, normally you get points, obviously, but you also get power-ups on the current weapon that you're holding. And the little icon down at the bottom right-hand corner there signifies what weapon you're going to get. I've got a smart bomb at the moment, well, a bouncing bomb, and multiple lasers. Love it. Let's get oh, damn. That was a tight gap, you would say, and I didn't get through that tight gap. And there we go. Well, I haven't lost all my weapons, at least. Sometimes it's very random. Sometimes you lose all your weapons, and sometimes you sort of get down to one laser. But I've still got 4-shot laser here, which is good. I've still got my smart bomb as well. I've just actually picked another one up, but there we go. So, yeah, graphically, it's very, very nice. I like the starfield in the background. Oh, crap, I'm not going to get through that either. This is where this game falls down, but we'll get to that in a minute. So the visuals are very nice. The movement is very nice. Very lovely, smooth scrolling. Plenty of action going on screen. Loads of movement from the sprites. Very smooth stuff. Squeeze through there. The ship is very similar to the Cybernoid ship, as you can see. Looks a bit like a... in profile, it looks like a Klingon bird of prey. Klingon bird of prey that's just been destroyed by the same point again. Good grief. Yeah, you can see, look, it's got sort of like the profile of a Klingon bird of prey, but in blue, of course. Yes, very pretty, and it's got some really nice music on the intro there, and some really nice sound effects too. And it responds pretty well as well. The problem comes with that. Two aspects of this make this game rather frustrating and to some quite unplayable. So it's extremely difficult, unforgivingly difficult. Now Hewson games did have a sort of like a trend of being very, very difficult. Like, Cybernoid. Think about Cybernoid and stuff like that. Thing is, Cybernoid you can learn it. You can learn Zynaps, but it takes too long to learn it, and the moment you make a slight error, it's so unforgiving. So unforgiving to the point where you're like, rage quit, and joystick on the floor in bits. I'm getting quite well here. I'm doing all right now. See if I can get through to the boss. That'll be something. Oh, no, get the guys. Right, squeeze through this gap. Beauty. I've done it that time. Yeah. That and the fact, so you've got like tight gaps to get through, the patterns of the enemies. Oh, sugar. Damn it. Oh, here he is. Oh, here's the boss. And what is that bullet doing? It was homing in on me. Yeah, some of the enemy fire is random like that. Look at that. I mean, I think I've got the magnet actually. I think I've got the magnet aim enabled there. I think that's a magnet level. There we go. Completed the first level. I can get to like the, I think I've got to like the 7th level before I've just absolutely gone batshit insane. Here we go. Lovely. Again, really nice graphics here. Lovely depth personified there by the starfield in the background, the foreground. The asteroids are really nicely done there. Really lovely drawn, actually. And it's a very clear but simple HUD at the bottom. It's just a damn shame it's so bloody difficult when it comes to positioning. And not only that, the second biggest naughty caveat about this game is that the collision detection is, for want of a better word, slightly dodgy. And considering it's a game that you need to be absolutely pixel perfect to get through gaps, dodge enemies and dodge bullets and stuff, you don't really want a dodgy collision detection, do you? Because sometimes, like there for instance, I just avoided that asteroid there. In other instances, that might have just struck me hitbox. And why would it have just struck me hitbox? Oh, here's the target. I've got the target weapon. This is an odd weapon. I don't quite understand how to use the target weapon, but hey, we're just going to... Whoa! There we go. Just dodge them. While we shoot the blue traffic cones and the flying go-karts, apparently. They look like Mexican hats flying on their side, don't they? Yeah. So these aspects of it, the dodgy collision detection, you get hit like out of nowhere sometimes, and you think, what the? It just hit me there. And the fact that it's extremely relentlessly difficult kind of detracts from the game, which is a real pity because it's very good. It's very well executed with its say great music at the beginning, some nice sound effects, really lovely visuals, and some really decent scrolling as well. Nice presentation overall, but the gameplay just wants you to make you too hard, just too difficult, harder than R-Type. I mean, at least with R-Type you can actually have a little bit of sort of, you can forgive it a little bit. But this Zynaps, just too difficult, too frustrating, and I think I'm pretty sure that I read somewhere that it's pretty much impossible to complete without cheats. I have attempted to try and complete it several times, and I think it's level 7, level 8 or something like that I can get to. I think, and I'm done. I just cannot get further because it gets worse, and this is level 2, and this is difficult, and it just gets harder and harder with narrower gaps, and then you've got homing bloody sticky amoeba things flying around on you, and other rockets that shoot out really quickly from the ground. Yeah, a lot tougher enemies, and enemies that obviously take multiple hits as well, like bosses, which are just in-game. Things like that. Floating weird fireballs that just seem to be following me for some reason. Difficult. Too difficult to actually call a really, really good game. It's a damn shame. It's halfway there. It's halfway there to be, should I say, when I get my words out. It's the difficulty of Zynaps that's doing me in here. I'm going to leave it there. There we go. That is Zynaps by Hewson, 1987. There was a lovely sort of recreation of the title screen and a new piece of music made for it as well on the in 2011 as well for the CPC, which was a nice little sort of homage to the game. But yeah, damn difficult. Damn difficult. Cheers. Novabug, out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon. And also don't forget to follow me over at Facebook, Twitter, BitChute and Twitch. Finally, a special mention to my bug army generals Sam M and Sweet Nanook. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug, out.